What's going on, guys? Bryden here, and today we have somewhat of a different video than normal. I've gotten several requests to make this video for like little tips and tricks and hints on Dead Frontier and how to use all the links and everything that other people side websites that people have made for Dead Frontier to make it a little bit easier and I guess make it a lot easier to learn the game and learn how to not stalk other players, but like if you're a clan and you're trying to recruit somebody, you want to know what who they are and what they run with, stuff like that, how good they are, how often they grind. These are some very helpful links and tips on how to do certain things. So the very first one that we're going to do is going to be quite obvious that actually a lot of people don't utilize. And that's the Dead Frontier Wiki. It's right on the Dead Frontier's main page, no matter what outpost you're on, or I don't want to say main page, but right as soon as you log in, when you're at the outpost, it should be at the top corner or top middle of the screen on the bar. Again, a lot of people don't utilize this and don't realize how helpful this site is, but it's extremely helpful. You got your weapons area where you can get all the specs on the weapons, the armors, the implants, any kind of cosmetic clothing. The missions here, which I found helpful, because a lot of people, will, when you open up the page and you log in, you're going to hit accept right away or decline right away. Because I know I do it, so I know a lot of you guys do it too. You don't, stop and read the missions, and sometimes, especially if you're grinding or running for TS or CTS, and you're out in the inner city instead of the wastelands, sometimes there's downtime, or you get a bad boss cycle like a flaming black titan, and you don't want to, risk going to him. The missions are extremely helpful, and a lot of time there's aggro and other stuff that you can get there. So that's a really good downtime grinding area. Then you got the city map, which is extremely helpful again with bosses, and if you want to find decent places to grind, or if you're a grinder with a launcher, a grenade launcher, you can tell where all the fences are. This is extremely helpful. Then you got your bestiary where it tells you all about the zombies. Story's not really important unless you. I mean, again, I've been playing for a very long time. I know the story left and right, but you can get the full story here. Level stats and levels. I mean, these are very helpful for you too. These are like build guides here. I mean, if you're uncertain and you feel like there's way too many scattered opinions in the forums and what people are telling you, this is a good place to go. And then this, I'm not sure if this is new or not. I'm honest, I'm not sure if because this whole page got updated. I'm not sure if this is new, or if I just never paid attention to it. I know Professions has been here, but I don't ever remember seeing tips and tactics. I actually went through it yesterday, and it's pretty informational. I'm not gonna lie, it's fairly informational. It will help you a lot. And this is, I believe this is player ran, yeah, that anybody can edit. So a lot of this is like factual, but it had been proven. So everything in here is going to help you. This is just 100% helpful, straightforward. This is one of the most useful links that you're going to have. Now let's talk about the DRLP. So DRLP is the Dead Frontier Profiler website. I don't know who runs it. I think there's actually a player named DRLP or something like that, or maybe that's another one. But this one is extremely helpful that I actually didn't even learn about until probably about 4 or 5 months ago when I joined the Warriors. Speaking of joining the Warriors, looky, 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 looky. That's right, boys. This is very, very helpful, especially if we're recruiting. Or if I see a player and I want to bring it up to my leader's attention, I check them out first and make sure that one, that they're legit and that they're really active and trying to go somewhere in the game, and two, I want to make sure they have the right stats, they know what they're doing, they got a good build going, stuff like that. So the DRLP is also helpful if you're running for CTS or TS because it tells you your weekly scores. It tells you your all-time score. I'm just going to go ahead. We'll put in my username here. We'll see what I'm going at right now. So you put in your username or whoever's username you're looking for. This right here is going to be important for later on. The ID. It tells you the ID, tells you what profession I am, and tells you what level I am. So you're going to type in whatever username you want. You're going to hit go. And then this is what the DRLP profile of that person or character is going to look like. So you got the clan that they're in, you got the rank, you got the level and profession, you got the experience that they're currently at. I mean, it tells you your cash and everything just like the normal profile does on Dead Frontier, but it also tells you the account that it was created, or when the account was created. Now, I want to tell you guys, this is my second account. This was an alt. My original account was Bayrat, which I made in 2008. But this one I made in 2012, obviously. I didn't get really serious about the game until about 4 or 5 months ago. Yeah, I've been playing for quite a long time. It gives you their weapons and the weapon stats. They're all GC'd. It gives you their current health. Now this is helpful for you too, especially if you're in the wastelands and you're either headhunting, or if you're checking up on a clan member and they might need help. There are times, it seems a little far out there, but there are times where you'll be in a clan and somebody in the wastelands does need your help, or does need, you know, somebody to block them from somebody else. And this is very helpful if you're watching them and you're trying to figure out if they need any help or not. So the weekly TS is here. So yesterday, Monday, I got 96 million, and then I've gotten 118 since death. My all-time has been 363 before I died, and then it gives you your total. It tells you the last players that you killed, which is, I mean, I'm not sure why that's helpful. I guess that could be helpful, especially if there's like a clan issue, where you're attacking somebody like who's an ally and you're not supposed to. It actually gives you how much ammo they have. Obviously, like I have 2 unlimited, but then I have the Dusk Launcher. But that's, to me, that's unimportant, I guess. But again, this would be helpful if you're doing like a CTS or a CPK, I think it's called. It lets you know what they're running with and how much they have. But I don't ever really use this one. It tells you what kind of boost they're using, how long they have it for. I have the Ultra Boost, which I do recommend everybody get if possible. It will save you a ton of money. And then this tells you if they're a gold member, when it ends, and then the last time they spawn. So today I spawned. One of the most and absolute best site that I have found, that is my favorite, that is the most helpful, other than, you know, the wiki, is definitely Hollow Prestige's boss map. It lets you know what or where the bosses are and what exactly they are. So right now I'm at SB right here, and we have 1 left, 1 up. And all these squares are blocks, by the way. I'm not sure, maybe you new players don't know this, but whenever you go to the next, when you go across the arrows, that means you've passed the block. So you'll go 1 left, 1 up to find number 5, and number 5 right now is the Black Titan. So you got to match the number up here with the boss down here. And then also the outposts are these green circles here. They let you know exactly what their names are down here. Part of Hollow Prestige's link or website is that they also have the marketplace. So we're going to go to the marketplace here. And this is extremely helpful, especially if you're a merchant, or if you're, say you're going to P13 to, you know, eventually go to a wasteland. You can select where you want to find the price at, the outpost you want to find the price at. So let's go ahead and go to precinct. And then you can go here. I mean, really, nobody really uses this. Some of you might. If you do, that's cool. But usually you just want to type in the keywords. So sorry, I got this name here and then the M6 down here. I'm not sure where that's from. But so we're at P13 and we want to find the price of Nero. So we're going to submit. And this is going to give you the current price right now of how much these cost. And right now they're 15,000. That's a little extreme, but it's P13. It is expected. Sorry about the name showing, guys. I hope you're cool with that. If you're not, sorry, let me know if you're watching this. But yeah, it's going to be 15,000 right now for the Neros at P13. This is current price. This is updated just like the market is updated. The next thing we have is the OA alarm. Now, I literally just started using this yesterday. I've known about it, And I always thought that whenever I had it up that the alarm would continuously go off even if it's at another outpost I don't care about, but it doesn't. And it's a live alarm. It's a real-time alarm. So you can have it up and say that you're at SB waiting for the outpost attack, but at Fort Pastor there's an outpost attack. The siren will go off 2 times. I think it's 2 times, and then it'll stop. It'll still keep flashing red at Fort Pastor, letting you know that there's an outpost there. But the siren will not continue going, and you can keep this up the entire time you play, or you can keep this up while you're playing another game, or while you're busy and have the speakers up, yada yada yada. It's just extremely, extremely helpful. And I should have been using this a long time ago, I'm not gonna lie. So here we have the damage per second page, not damage per hit. We're not worried about damage per hit. Damage per second is what you want to know and what you want to find out when you're looking at your guns. So again, this is going to be very, very helpful because if you're looking to upgrade your guns, or if you're looking to, just find the specs of a gun that you saw, whatever it may be, this is what's going to be very helpful to you because you're going to want to give the most damage per second to get the most out of the gun. Obviously, I don't know how that could be misunderstood unless you're an older player and you like to have fun with certain guns, or if you're like me and you like to do little challenges, which I definitely need to start doing again. It's been a while. But this is going to be very helpful for you. This gives you the absolute latest, most updated information on the guns, and I'm saying that because this is tied into the game's actual encoding. So the way that this can be helpful and exciting is not only does it tell you the damage per second, but it also lets you know, say admin has a new gun, and I mean nobody knows about it, he hasn't said anything about it, but if you're not on his character 24/7, you don't know if he, equips a gun really quick, goes out and tests it, and then gets rid of it again. Well, before the gun gets released, and it can be days or it could even be a week or so, it will show up actually right in here. So a lot of people were talking about the Wraith Cannon, the normal Wraith Cannon that's not unlimited that you can buy in the market. People knew about this ahead of time before it even got released, and a lot of people knew for a fact because you have 2 Wraith Cannons here. Now, why would he have 2 of the same guns, but not 2 of the same guns over here, except the JAU? Now, the JAUs were also another thing that people knew were coming because we had the unlimited for the longest time, and then you have the normal limited. So anything that you see like this that's doubled, that means that the lesser version of it's probably going to come out, or the better version. But of course, admin's going to throw the better version out there first, try to get a little bit more money in his pocket. Not to diss him or anything, but yeah, this will let you know in real time, I guess in real time, but it is updated as soon as you open the page. It'll let you know if something new is about to come up or not, and that's really helpful, and it's exciting to see in case something does come out. Okay, so now we got a blank page, but we have a link at the top. Now, this is where the DRLP is going to come in handy if you want a quick access to this here. Or you can also go to your profile or another person's profile, and it should be their ID will be at the end of that link. So here we have the deathfrontier.com/online zombie MMO get values, and then over here it says user ID, and then the page is blank. So we're going to go up to DRLP because I'm lazy and this is a lot faster. We're going to type in my username, and we got 6609598. So here we're going to put 6609598, and we're going to hit enter. This right here gives you everything, I mean absolutely everything about the person or player that you're looking up. Now, it does look a little bit complicated. It's really not if you look through all these little codes here. It gives you their name. So my nickname is the White Reaper. Don't pick at me for that. I thought it was cool. And then you have, it tells you the sex of the person, their rank in the forums, their profession. I'm not sure what the hell this is. It tells you the level. I'm not sure what free points are. Danger level. I'm not sure what that is. It tells you the cash, the bank cash, if they're a gold member or not. I think this tells you when it expires too. But it gives you, if you look through everything, it gives you all the stats about the person. You can see that they got the Vengeance Guard, what color it is. I mean, it breaks down the person little by little and tells you everything. It tells you what implants they're using. So I got the MOT L implant, I got the Destruction, I got the Haste, the Genius, and then the rest of Perceptions. It tells you your clan. So, I mean, it gives you absolutely everything you need to know about the person that maybe the DRLP doesn't give you. Like what implants they're running with, it's become very important, especially if you're running for certain competitions that implants are utilized, and this lets you know what the person might be running with, or if you're in a clan, you're a leader, you might be able to make a suggestion on how they should adjust their build or their implants and stuff like that. So this right here is extremely useful in itself. So let's get into something other than helpful links. Well, this is still going to be a helpful link, and I'm going to give you guys an idea how to use this, because a lot of people don't know how to utilize and use forum signatures. A lot of people want to use forum signatures, and it's very complicated for some people to understand how it works, because the way it's described, it kind of doesn't make sense. You kind of have to know a thing or two, I guess, about coding or forum coding. I forgot what it's called. It's like BB coding or something like that. But let's talk about how to get a forum signature going. So say you found a picture on Google. So we're going to go up here. We're going to type in a Reaper. And we're going to go to images. So now I got these images of Reapers, okay? I'm not sure where they're from. This is on Google, so it shouldn't be copyrighted. But say I like this image right here. We're going to go to this one. We're going to right-click this here. And then what you want to do is you can go to copy or copy link. I usually hit copy link. So we're going to copy this link here. And this is for this picture. You don't have to do anything else. This is not creating your own. This is just a picture that you found that you like and you want to use this. Now when you want to use a signature that you found and you've copied the link, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to My Profile. And then you're going to go down here to Edit Profile Information. Now if you scroll down here, you're going to see right here where I have the links to the images that I'm using. Now the way to use this is you're going to go here, you're going to type in the left bracket, IMG, right bracket, then you're going to right click and paste the link. So we have the bracket, IMG bracket, then you got the link carried here from the picture that we copied, and at the very end of it, you're going to do the left bracket, a slash, IMG, right bracket. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now say you want to center it. Say that you do this now, and whoop, we're going to do this. Say that you want this centered because it's to the left of the screen when you're looking at your forum signature. What you're going to do here is you're going to type bracket, center, bracket. Then you're going to go bracket, IMG, bracket. Paste the link. And then bracket, slash, IMG, bracket. Then you're going to do the last one, bracket, slash, center, bracket. That's what you do to center the image on your signature. That's all you have to do for that. Now say you've made your own signature. Say you created this really cool one on, like, say Photoshop or whatever site you might use, or any kind of photo editing. You're going to want to make it into an internet link or URL. So one of the two best sites, in my opinion, to use is going to be TinyPic. TinyPic is a free imaging hosting site. All you do is you go to the website, you hit upload, you find the picture that's in your documents that you saved after you've created it, and then it'll move the picture on the next page, and you can right click it and it becomes a link. And the other one is PhotoBucket. I've been using PhotoBucket the most. It seems to run a little bit faster. Now remember, these sites are free, so they are going to have a lot of ads on the site. They're not going to be popping up, but there's going to be ads on the site, so sometimes the website runs a little slow. But again, it's useful. It's very helpful. You're going to go to PhotoBucket, you're going to hit upload, you're going to find the picture in your documents that you want to upload, and then on the next page, once it is uploaded, you can just right click on the picture, and copy the image link, and it'll be saved there forever. It should never ever disappear. So I hope you guys found those links and little tips very, very informational. I know a lot of people already know about them, but I didn't even learn about them until, again, 4 or 5 months ago when I joined the Warriors. And again, huge shout out to my boys. We are running for CTS and we are killing it. We are whooping them left and right. We are way up there on the records, and it's only the second day. Very proud of you guys. Thank you, everybody. I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you were to ever share one of my videos, this is definitely the one to share. If you're a Dead Frontier player, this is extremely helpful to players who had no idea this stuff even existed. So yeah, please share this video, make it known. Circle it out there so people know about the links, and people can be more educated on how certain players know more things about them. And please subscribe. Please subscribe. We are at 248 subscribers. We are only 2 away from 250. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Again, I hope you love this video, and I will see you guys with the webcam probably in the next video.